and I did not think I needed to be taught anything
Yeah.
or to be a beginner. And that's me being very frank.
Mm-hmm.
But when I realized the person we're working with, I really like her. And I just was like, you know what? It makes sense. Everybody that is successful has like a
Yeah.
mentor. If you can afford to have like life coach, trainer, whatever. I mean, we all need somebody that has a little more experience that can guide you in whatever you need,
Yes.
right? So in the sense of me being a beginner, it feels like I've gone back to school. I've got to commit to doing my work. Like I
Yeah.
need to go and review my Slack. I need to make sure that I'm on time.
Mm-hmm.
Just a lot of things that I did not think I was going to be doing at 47 years old.
Yeah.
But I'm proud of myself, right? Like I'm enjoying it, and and those little fears are slowly like subsiding. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can do. I'm excited to try a lot of more things
Yeah.
because I'm okay being a beginner. Like I'm getting over it.
Welcome back to the Delulu Magic Podcast. I'm Paola.
And I'm Gabby. And today we're going to be talking about starting something new in midlife.
And why it's so hard, why we feel like it's so difficult to be beginners once we hit midlife.
Well, because we already have, I think, like set expectations of like our roles, our titles. We already have this whole persona. And then, starting fresh, I've talked about this repeatedly but with my pickleball peers. It's just, it's scary. It's scary. It's unfamiliar, and then like you just said to me, what were your words? That we should already know what we're doing?
Yeah, we should. That's what you kind of think that by the time you're 40, you're like, I'm an adult. Like by then, I'm going to have it figured out. I'm not going to have to, I don't know if you think you're just not going to have to learn new things. Obviously, things evolve, so you're always having to learn.
Yeah.
And for me, I feel like it was a little bit my ego. Like,
It is. Because what I want to say, what I realize, it takes like starting something new takes courage and like humility. I don't know if I have that, guys.
yes,
I I do, but it can, my mind can take over and be like, think about the external, like what am I going to look like? What am I going to sound like? What am I, and look, we've done this already. We did this new, right? Like
Yeah.
that showed us both we are capable, but even
we
in
can
today,
do new things. Yeah.
yes, March 2026, there's still parts that are like, it feels like, it's scary and unknown.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
I feel like you're right. Like what are they going to think of me if I go play pickleball and look at how good they are? But
that's-
everybody starts at that. And it's funny because I tell my kids this.
Yes.
Like, but then we don't take
Yeah.
necessarily our own advice as adults, right? We tell our kids like, oh, it's okay to try new things. It's okay to look,
Yeah.
not, but like a beginner.
Yes,
Like, that's
like a
normal.
beginner.
We all start there,
Yeah.
but then we don't do it ourselves.
Yeah. So this year I decided to go back to working out officially. I have completed 2 months. So 8
Nice.
straight weeks of workouts.
I had
And
my first
I
day
told
today.
myself I had to go try new classes, even though I've done
Mm-hmm.
exercise, but I had to go to places I'd never been with strangers, new teachers,
Oh,
because I have always just loved the comfort of what I know,
Yeah.
right? For exercising. Like I love certain studios. I love a gym. I'm only going to go and I will not go to anything else because I know it and it's familiar and
Yeah.
cozy. So I did it and I'm like doing classes with like 24-year-olds, having a great time, telling them about, this morning I had a class and they're like, you have how many kids? I was like, yes, tell me. I look great. I know, I know. But it's been a lot of fun. But the first 2 weeks, I was so intimidated. And even I talked about the one when I went before Super Bowl with my friend.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to go. Like I had so many nerves that I was like, I'm going to be so awful in there. Everybody's going to look like a professional. And it's a mind fuck, right?
And no one cares.
No one
No,
cares.
Everyone's thinking
No,
that
they
about
think
themselves.
about themselves, literally, and nobody cares. I think in general. And then I went to like the book reading, just things that I haven't done. Because now I'm like, it's okay. Like I love learning through reading, but I didn't realize that I didn't like going out and doing things
Yeah.
to start. Like I said I need to do my golf lessons because I want to play with my husband. Went to try it. I was pretty shitty. And have I signed up for a lesson? No, because again, I'm like, I want to look like a professional the
Yeah.
moment I
I
stand
wanna be
out
the
there.
best.
So I go do secrets lessons. so nobody knows that I don't know how to play. Like it's just a whole
and
thing.
then you just show up and they
Yes,
think you're a
yes,
natural. They're
yes.
like, damn, Gabby,
I don't
like,
know,
look, you
and
got
it's a whole ego
a hole
thing.
in one. I don't even know
It's
what
a
those
whole
are.
ego thing.
Yeah, it is.
So we want today. I told Paula we're going to talk about, we both, besides my exercise, we were both doing new things, beginner things, and they're exciting, right?
It is, and some aren't as exciting. I'll be
Yeah.
honest. Like for me, right, I'm 46, and I've never had habits and routines, and I never realized. I think I saw them as so restrictive. Like I was like, I'm just a free spirit, and I just function better in this. Like yeah, in this, and I was always in sales. So as long as I was in the field, that's always going to be shifting. So it was fun. It was easy, but I took a break, kind of retired for a while, and I'm back in it. And it's really making me realize that you need routines and you need systems to have like some type of structure or anchors to get you to the next place. And so I almost feel like it's crazy. And I don't how many, people that are in this age kind of realize that I've just never been somebody that has even tried to create habits. And so for me, I feel like it's a very beginner thing. I feel like if I would have learned this in my 20s, that would have been fantastic. Somebody would have pointed this out to me. And I'm sure they did. I was just like, whatever, I don't care. Let me go, make money. But that's something that, and it's embarrassing. It's like almost like those things that you're like, oh, I'm just learning how to do this. And you look at yourself and you're like, damn, I feel like that's something that I should have already known. But it doesn't matter. Because then when you think about it, is it going to make you better? Is it something that you're going to have fun doing? Playing pickleball, learning a new craft, or even with work, something that, is uncomfortable, that's new. Is it going to make you better? And if the answer is yes, then maybe it takes you 2 months to figure it out. Maybe it takes you a year. But if it elevates you, right, to the next level, then it was worth it.
Yeah, in the process of going from a beginner and going through it, it makes part of the whole experience great, right? Because look, I think of super athletes, like they continue training. Like I always say, I'm like, you already won. You're like at the top. What are you doing? Like go sit down. But then I'm like, there is a purpose for that, right? Because they're getting all the chemicals we've learned about through, the doctors we've talked to. All that stuff comes from in doing and putting practices in place for ourselves as humans, whether it's through our movement, whether it's through our self-care, or our habits for work, for home, all of that. It just teaches us that, you can start and learn anything literally is possible. And you can't just be scared about it, right?
Yes. I feel like the other new thing for me, and again, it's funny because actually now that I'm mentioning this, these are both two things, the habits and then this next thing, that I would have expected when you're in your 20s, right? And you think like, oh, by then you're going to have that figured out. Like, because you're 40 and in my head, that was old. Now I'm like, 40 is the new.
Very young.
Yes, 40 is very young. You feel great. Is money management.
Yes.
Because it wasn't something that I took the time. And I think it's that we don't ever want to be beginners, but then also we don't necessarily want to take the time, but it takes time.
Everything
If
takes
you don't
time.
want to be a beginner, you have to put in the damn time to learn that thing.
Yeah.
So,
and it helps your brain. Like, remember, guys, like neuroplasticity is so important. We all can do it, and it rewires us internally. Like when you go to begin anything new, whether it's like gardening, I don't know, learning about plants, like what is it with us in the middle-aged ladies? I mean, we're all about plants and all
birds.
the hobbies and
Plants and
everything.
birds.
So it does something that helps also with our health, willing to go and do these things that are uncomfortable. I see it a lot, like with my mom, and be honest, that she won't do anything, and now it's made me be like, I can't be the same way, like, right, because she's in her 70s, and I see that's not, hasn't been what I see. It doesn't look appealing to me, right? And that resistance of being afraid, oh, I'm shy, I won't know anybody,
Yes,
that
I'm
whole thing.
shy.
And I'm like, well, you're not gonna get out of it if you don't go out. Like I always tell everybody I know, I'm like, Amazon ain't gonna bring it, whatever it is, nothing. It's not gonna show up, and just you're gonna wake up and it's gonna be there, right? So I also joined with a good friend of mine. We signed up with a business coach this year, and I was raised in business. My parents are entrepreneurs. This is all I know, from small businesses to like big things, logistics, all kinds of stuff. I've learned a lot about laws, all that in the past 5 years, and I did not think I needed to be taught anything or to be a beginner. And that's me being very frank. But when I realized the person we're working with, I really like her, and I just was like, you know what? It makes sense. everybody that is successful has like a mentor. If you can afford to have like life coach, trainer, whatever. I mean, we all need somebody that has a little more experience that can guide you in whatever you need,
Yes.
right? So in the sense of me being a beginner, it feels like I've gone back to school. I've got to commit to doing my work. Like I need to go and review my Slack. I need to make sure that I'm on time. Just a lot of things that I did not think I was going to be doing at 47 years old.
Yeah.
But I'm proud of myself, right? Like I'm enjoying it, and and those little fears are slowly like subsiding. So I feel like I'm excited to try a lot of more things.
Yeah.
Because I'm okay being a beginner. Like I'm getting over it. And I was actually at a dinner Saturday, and it really left me like this impression, because it was the pickleball ladies that are still trying to court me, but I told them it's not
They're trying to
happening.
court
I
you.
was like, I'm coming as a cheerleader. Me and another one decided. I was like, I'll get a cheerleader outfit. I'll be out there. I'll bring the mimosas, buddies. I'm not going to play. They are very competitive, like serious people. I'm
You
terrified.
hurt yourself. I feel
Yes.
like I get so competitive
No,
that
I'm
I'm
not
like
competitive. No, I'm not. I'm not. Like I'm just like, oh, whatever.
I'm competitive and I want to be the and
Maybe
so,
with
like,
myself.
I'll-
Do
oh,
not
sorry.
scream.
baby lizard.
That's so funny.
And I think I would
Yeah.
like try to go all hard.
Yes,
and, then
and you would
probably
be the
injure
one to hurt
myself.
yourself.
Yeah.
So anyway, they were talking about how they get paired up. There's tournaments, and that at one point there was somebody got paired with an older lady. Somebody in this group of people are like mid 50s, right? So the older lady that was there was like in her 80s. And they're saying, everybody was like, oh, she's probably not gonna know how to play. She's like, they're that level,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, oh, hell no. Don't ever ask me to come play with y'all. I thought
Don't
I'm
be
judging the
judging me.
80-year-old lady. And so then they said, and it stuck with me, because I was like, one said, what does it take though to be a woman? You're 82 and you're out there in your little pickleball skirt and you're playing, and like, you don't give a
You're
fuck. I'm like,
badass.
I'm entering the I don't give a fuck stage, so I might play
Yes.
it one day, but
Yes.
not right now.
We need to go play, but just like a beginner is like
We'll go with our producer. She'll be gentle with
low-key,
us.
chill, as an intro, like let's ease in.
I know, but it just that stuck with me, that I was like, look, even people that are, everybody should be doing something new, something as a beginner, like because we're like alive, and take advantage of it when you can. It is worth. I think the reward is bigger than feeling those nerves, or just feeling so critical of yourself.
Yeah, and I don't know who told us that in your 40s or 50s you're not constantly learning new things. Things are always
yes.
innovating or creating a new idea, creating a new business. Now that we're like in an economy where it is a creator
Yeah,
economy,
it is. It
and
is.
you can. And we have AI,
Yes.
right? Like you can create something literally out of thin air.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a whole thing.
That's another thing. I actually want to take. So I was.
Don't say it.
I started ChatGPT pretty early on. I was in the top 3%, which I was like all proud of myself. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so. And now, like, I haven't been on Claude, Gemini. I'm feeling like really behind.
Oh.
And I was like, well, how can I?
Yeah,
on top
incorporate
of
that.
everything else that I want to do, though.
Your five hobbies.
But I want to take like Claude has free courses online,
Yes.
like 1 or
Yeah.
2 hours. If not, you're going to get left behind.
Yes.
Like, especially when it comes to AI.
Well,
I'm
technology. I think
am
tech
a
for sure.
Huge believer that whether you love it or
not.
hate it, you need to understand how to use it because it's here. And even if we put our head in the sand,
Oh no.
AI is not going away. And if you don't learn how to use it, people's jobs are going to get replaced now. But if you can take it and use it as a tool, then
It
you
should
can,
be. That's
then-
what I
then
think.
you're
I
able
think
to
of it as
elevate
something
yourself.
I think of it like a tool for me, I have hardcore deep dive into all the AIs. I
Yeah.
mean,
You're
I've
best friends with all of them.
Yes, yes. And I have one for each purpose, and it helps me be more productive. And I will acknowledge that, right? Because help me set up my structures, help me be into discipline when it comes regarding to work, some of my personal stuff, all these things. Obviously, I could fall into the being like / using it for more, let's call it like therapeutic means. But now I'm very focused on when I get on there, it's going to be for these purposes, what I need it to do for me. And then I get off and go do my stuff. So I was scared, but I was scared to get behind. So that really got me going, that I was like, nope, I need to learn it. I need to commit to it. And, I need to dedicate stuff, because I think it's just empirical for all of us at our age, middle age. A lot of things are coming, and God willing, we're going to be around for a long time, and we need to keep up, and keep up in the sense of like you said, know what it's about, and not be just hiding and pretending
Yeah,
it's
or
not,
scared.
or scared about it, you know?
Because
And
you can't do anything about it.
no.
Like you can hide and you can be scared, and the thing is
Yeah.
still gonna come.
Yeah. And
So it's like
same
sometimes you have
like
to face it
with
and learn it.
starting new. It's good. It's cool. All the cool kids are doing it like we are.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a whole thing of like things I want to learn. I should probably just keep like a notes
Yeah.
of all the.
And you could try it and like go to, I mean, you know, like you said, I asked you, what do you enjoy? What are you going to go try? Zumba.
What am I gonna go try? Yes, I'm gonna go.
Because she likes
I mean, I do
dancing.
like
So I was like,
Zumba.
well, go to a Zumba class on the weekends because that's fun and that's not, has no purpose. Like you're not thinking, oh, I'm exercising.
It would
It's,
be cool. I want to learn
Yeah.
like dances, like
you should be,
not
you
Zumba,
should
but
be
like
in
hip hop
salsa.
dances, and then I can perform like at my 50th. I tell my kids that all the time, and they're like,
It's
"Please don't
almost
come
here.
out with like a performance." But I might.
Why not?
But I might.
Here's to being a beginner forever. We can impress everybody. So we want to tell everybody, you know, it's March, spring is here. You know, the sun is taking longer to set.
Yes, the
Bright days are
eclipse
here
is
for us.
tonight.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna
So,
be up at 4.
Yeah.
So I'm waking up at 4:30 to go see the eclipse.
eclipse.
Like yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
when
gonna
the
do a
full blood
fire. Yeah, it's a
She's
whole
got the
thing.
ritual. So look, you went
Yeah.
deep into that. You were willing to go. So whatever calls you, I would definitely go out and try it.
Yeah,
And
just
it-
take the leap, and
Yes.
it's usually always good.
Yeah. And if it doesn't work, go try other new stuff. There's a ton of things now. We have so much around.
Oh my god, it's
More than
it's
ever.
insane.
So
Yeah, so stay Delulu and make it happen.
see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.